Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, and I wanted to talk about preparing for this summer July celebration, July 1st and July 4th, and I thought I'd share some tips that I do in order to prepare for this special celebration. The first thing I wanted to talk about is the skincare, body care also. So the first thing I like to do is use a good body wash, and I prefer Aveeno, and this is it. I have a jumbo one. I go through these a lot and I usually order in bulk, so I use Aveeno. And then I personally prefer to use one of these that I order from Amazon, and it's called Celux. And let me show it to you. This is it. And it's basically a washcloth, and you can use it, wet it, and then put your body wash on it, and then give a good body scrub to soften your skin. In fact, you should do this daily, but specifically a little bit more on a special occasion. Or if you can grab any kind of cream body scrub, I prefer something like this. I prefer something unscented because it's not really good. You're trying to open up the pores and soften your skin, and using perfume is not ideal. If you don't have any body scrub, you can always add baking soda to your body wash, and that is a good plan to do. So after you do a good scrub and you shave and take care of all of that, what you can do next is get a tinted moisturizer or just a body cream and mix it with oil, something like Nuxe oil and the one with the shimmer, and mix it all together and slather it on so you got this nice body glow. And if you don't have time to do self-tanning, I totally understand that. So if you don't have a self-tanner, you don't have time to do that, or you just prefer not to use a self-tanner because there's just too much work and effort, and no matter how much you try, you end up having self-tanner patches all over your body or around your knuckles or wrist or knees or whatever. What can you do? So I personally prefer something like a self-tanner makeup, and what I use is the By Terry, and I talked about this before. It's called T2Tan, and you can shake it up. It does come with shimmer, and if you want the shimmer to come out, you have to shake it up and spray it all over. Otherwise, you just leave it as is and spray it on, and it's more of a matte look. So that's what I use, is T2Tan, and then basically you have a nice glow. Now, if you don't have any of that, I totally understand. This is sort of like a low-cost preparation for, let's say, a last-minute celebration. You didn't have plans and then you're going out. I totally understand that. If you have makeup body bronzer, like this one, I have this, and I just basically put it all over my face, my collarbone, down my neck. You could do it a little bit on your arms. I think it would rub off, to be honest, but for a last minute emergency, hey, why not? So this is my favorite, and I use this a lot. In fact, I'm wearing this on my eyes. I'm wearing it on the eye crease, the contour there, and of course on the cheeks and the neck, and that's about it. Another preparation is, before you even put on makeup, I should back it up, is to wear sunscreen. And there's two different sunscreens that I personally love to use. For the body, I use a drugstore brand, but there is one from Color Science that I really like, but I can't get it here, or it's not sold in Canada yet. And it's the one from Color Science, and it has bronze in it, so it probably gives a really nice glow to the skin. But I use this Copper Tone. And for my face, I use Tizo 3, and it's a tinted one, and I usually use that on my face, and I reapply it every couple of hours. But if you're going out in the evening, I guess you don't have to really apply this as often, maybe just every couple of hours, because of all the probably all the radiation. I don't know. I'm very careful when it comes to sun protection from computers, light, the fire, all the reflection. I always think that gives you a little bit of a burn on the skin, anything that gives heat and also the lights and that kind of thing. So I think sunscreen is very important. And then afterwards, putting a bronzer. If you don't have a self tanner or a cosmetic thing where you could spray and give yourself a tan for a day, and then you wash it off with soap and water at the end of your night celebration. The other thing I suggest when it comes to makeup is using peach blush and peach lips because it adds a little bit of an extra skin glow. And let me show you something that I do have. Bobbi Brown Peachy Lip Look. This shade is called Lychee Baby. And you can just use a contouring lip pencil. This one is from Pat McGrath and it's called Contour. There's other lip pencils that you can use. There's something like Lancome in shade Ideal. There's another one from, I can't remember the name of it right now. If I remember, I'll just state it below. And then if you wanted a little bit of an extra glow, my absolute favorite is the CC Serum. I've talked about this in the past and I absolutely love it. I picked the lightest shade because it gives more of a glow within for my skin color. But if you want something a little bit darker, they have something available. Or you could get something like Hollywood Flawless Filter. And there's another brand from MAC. You could get their product and just add a little bit glow. You could mix it in with your sunscreen, or you could just put on the highlighted spots. I didn't put any of these on for this video at all. I'm just wearing something that I really like. I talked about the peach blush and lips, but if you put a pop of bright pink, that looks good also. I have this, and I talked about this before. It's Chantecaille Aqua Blush, and it's a bright pink shade, and I put it on my cheeks, and I didn't put any highlighter. So this is what you're seeing right now. I know my skin is in the most perfect condition. I'm going through some hormonal thing at the moment, but just to let you know, with this pink color, it just gives enough of a natural glow there already. So, and then this is what I have on my lips. And one more thing to add to get ready for this July celebration is the clothing. I prefer something more plain and bland, and I've showed this to you before. This is a t-shirt dress, and you could always put some jewelry or just a scarf. If you're out at night, if the wind is blowing, maybe have it in your hair, that kind of look. It's up to you. But for fashion, I prefer something more loose. Some younger people may prefer tight shorts and a tank top and you're good to go. Or maybe something with a little bit of a glitter on your tank top, some kind of embellishment. But you just don't want to overdo it, because if you have too much of a bright, shiny embellishment and then you have all this glow of your body and your face, it gets a little bit too much of a disco look, and you don't want to do that. You still want to look a little bit classy, but that glow within kind of thing. So just keep it natural if that's the look that you want to go. If you just want to focus on the eyes only, you could put a little bit glitter on your eyelids, and that's a nice little pop right there. And that By Terry Blonde Opal, I think it's called, that would be something a little bit added that I would prefer to put on my eyes for a little bit of a standout. But that's about it. I think there's enough of a glow going on right now, or a shine, so that is it. There's something else that I would like to add to this is your diet. Cut back on salt, drink more water, cut out on anything with carbs. Don't drink pop, beer, broccoli, cauliflower, dairy. So you will be less bloated and you'll still feel a little bit more slimmer and a little bit of that sexy feeling kind of thing. So that's another tip I like to give when you're going out to have some fun or a special occasion, is to cut back on those types of food. And I hope you enjoy my channel. Thank you for joining me, and enjoy your July celebration. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.